Oh, there it is. I just came out and it's terrible. My mission failed. They didn't have those delicious home licorice things that were made with real fruit juice, the red licorice. So I ended up just getting 3 bags of little, like, and those rack of just like generic candies, which are actually pretty good gummy worms. This person left their lights on. Weren't there lights on when I came in? I wonder if I should ask somebody if they have their lights on. I guess it's better to ask when you actually know what model car that is. Oh, an F450. Well, I'm pretty sure that's a Ford car, if I can look at it. I'm pretty sure there's somebody in here who has their lights on. I wonder if I can go in there and ask somebody to ask, because I don't want to sit here and walk around just to let someone know they have their lights on. Those are like parking lights, too. This is a quandary. I don't know that much about cars, so those lights maybe should be on. I don't know, is there like an interior light on? Is there somebody in there? Nope, it's just a life jacket. I'm just going to leave it, because those aren't the full headlights, and they're just in there for dinner. So, yeah. Kind of tired anyway. Really should have gone in there, but I don't know, it's just kind of too much trouble. I kind of feel like a jerk now. If I wasn't carrying crap, I suppose I could just stick the camera in my pocket, but I'd be going in there carrying gummy worms in a bag, which just looks retarded, I swear. These things are so good, though. I've had a craving for gummy candies for like a month now, just haven't bothered to go out and get any. Look at this pitch blackness. Isn't this just wonderful? Oh well. A root beer float would have been good, but then I wouldn't have fulfilled my mission, and I wouldn't be at home relaxing, enjoying the spoils of victory. I'd be enjoying the spoils of victory while still trudging around. At least I would. I wonder if that old guy runs the ice cream factory. I remember he did, and he had me sanding tables for him for some money as like a little summer thing to do when I was up here with my grandmother. I remember mentioning ADHD to him, and he had no clue what it was. I'm sitting there trying to explain, like, yeah, it's like a doctor recommended disorder. They've got like medicines for it, like Ritalin. And I think maybe even at that time there were better medicines than Ritalin that were coming out. I think one of them may have been like a larger purple pill. I have no clue about any of that crap. It's not like I paid attention. It's not like if I saw someone getting his pills in elementary school at lunch, I'd be like, oh, what kind of pills you getting, kid? Oh. I guess back then it might have been funny. At least it's not pitch dark. It will be on the way home, so yeah, here's that place again, so I might not even bother. Just even trying to point at anything which makes light. I'll just sit here and like just talk to the camera. And apparently the second verse is just like, the entire thing shifted a couple notes higher, so it would just repeat, but I have no clue what comes after that. It's one of those things that nobody actually knows the end of. Unlike the song Clementine, I know what I assume to be the entire Clementine song. And no, I'm not going to say it here. Now, I guess this would be sort of proof, because people could just ask me, and by the time people see this on YouTube and crap, I could have just looked it up and saved it in a text file or something to copy-paste, because everyone knows that's my forte. Ah, pole! Don't walk into the pole. Don't walk into the pole. Okay, missed the pole. Look at those cars. Yeah, look at me. I've got super control of my body, not running into poles. Sort of almost did, but I promised myself a massage later if I didn't. Don't ask how that's going to work. I don't know, and if you ask me how that's going to work, then I'm going to have to explain it. My body's going to be like, wait, this guy didn't know what he's talking about, so let me run across the road right now. Oh yeah, circus music during a chase. Why am I even running this? Oh, it's because that's a hill, and I don't know what's coming over the hill. Ooh, lightning flash. Just had to blow a bug off my arm. Well, at least now I feel a bit more alive than I have for like the first half of this day, where I just woke up, took a shower, got on the computer. Did I even go outside for anything today? No. Pretty sure I did. Well, other than this, of course. Huh. You barely kind of saw that mailbox. BB&T, 24-hour banking. Ah, 6 minutes and 42 seconds. Yes, I'll have to wait like that. I was originally going to say 41 seconds, but by the time I was set up, I was thinking, oh no, it might be almost half past the second already. You know, it would really suck if this thing's microphone is weaker than I remember. And it was like really not picking me up while I thought it was picking me up the entire time. You know, people are like, dude, I can barely hear you. And I'd be like, oh, let me just raise the volume. And, you know, you'd just hear dark again. Jeez. Yep. It's too dark. Another car. You know what kind of ticks me off? Companies that can't do a goddamn resealable bag properly. If the bag is so weak, if it's made out of like a quarter the usual thickness of cellophane, if a bag is so weak that you tear it when opening it, then it's not going to reseal. Okay, if the sealing mechanism, like the zipper or whatever, and you just pull it close, then you just like finger slide the zipper or whatever closed, if when you're pulling it open, it is so strong that the rest of the package is weaker than it, that's not a resealable package. It's a resealable seal, but the package itself is worse than the seal. It's like, I don't know, you see movies where people like super barricade a door, but I mean like, scratching my head. Most houses just use drywall or something, don't they? I mean, you can, a 10-year-old can put his knee through that stuff. Well, I mean, I guess a really hyperactive 10-year-old shot out of a cannon or something if it was concrete. Maybe if it was like rebar, reinforced concrete, like cinder blocks and with steel rods in all the holes with cement or concrete poured in all the cracks. Maybe a 10-year-old shot out of a cannon could break that, but I'm pretty sure I doubt it. I mean, like, the 10-year-old's body would just not stay in one piece long enough to hit the wall with enough force. You know, if the cannon had to shoot it too strong. Arg. Boring, boring, boring. Jeez, I'm pointing at the sky and you can barely see it. I said I was going to be gone for a long walk. Oh, Oh, gotta cut it off in a second.